G'day guys and welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's video I'll be doing my round 15 tips and predictions for the AFL 2024. So yeah, just like and subscribe to the channel guys, because it will be a big support as we are on the road for 500 subscribers. I am on 472, so please subscribe, and also check out my latest video, which was my match day vlog. So check that out. It will be in the description down below. So go check that out and we'll get straight into the video. So we're gonna review our round 14 tips. So yeah, it was a bit of a horror round of tipping, you could say, but I think I did pretty well with tipping. This round, was there much upsets? I don't think there was much upsets this round. In terms of it, yeah, I don't think there was much upsets. But yeah, it was a good week of tipping for me, but I didn't start off good as I forgot to tip the Brisbane and St Kilda game, and as I remember, I tipped Brisbane by 34 points, so that kind of counts as a 1 out of 1 tip. So then this is where it fell out of track. This tip, Western Bulldogs just absolutely dominated the Fremantle Dockers. Yeah, it wasn't acceptable from the Fremantle Dockers. I didn't watch any of this game because I was going to the Hawthorn and Richmond game. I was preparing for that game. Didn't watch any of this game, but yeah, I think Fremantle Dockers, they've looked a bit off so far. They're just inside the 8, not looking good for them. Looking like the mighty fighting Hawks could come up and absolutely take their spot in the top 8. The mighty fighting Hawks are looking great. And now let's go to my Hawkers. I went to this game, loved the atmosphere. 92,000 people in the ground. You just have to see it. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful atmosphere. But if you're a Hawthorn fan, it was actually pretty good because you got to see Dusty 300 get spoiled. But yeah, Dusty 300, of course, legend of the game. He's such a legend. We love Dusty. We love Dusty. He's inspired so many people to pick up football. Such a great AFL player for the club, and I can't thank Dusty enough. He's a great player. Sadly, we had to be the villains of this matchup. We had to be the villains. We had no other choice but to spoil Dusty's 300th, and that's exactly what we did, and won the game by 48 points. But I have to tell you, the first goal Dusty scored, it was absolutely brilliant from where the angle I was. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. You should see 92,000 people just screaming their heads off for seeing that goal. And that really pumped up the Richmond fans. And I think that'll be a goal to remember for the Richmond Football Club. And yeah, but Hawks in mighty fighting great form. 6 out of their 7 games. So what a well done. Big tick for the Hawthorn Hawks. So well done on them. Didn't watch any of this game, Adelaide versus Sydney. Incredible. The Sydney Swans, Joel Amartey kicking 9 goals, which is pretty good to see from a young Sydney Swans player. Really looking on the ice, Joel Amartey. Really liking Joel Amartey. He has this, and he only got 10 touches, and he kicked 9 goals, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. If you ask anyone, that's pretty impressive in the AFL. It could even be a record. I'm not sure yet, but that is an impressive thing to do in the AFL, in my opinion. I think that's a really, really impressive to see Joel Amartey do that. And then this game was a shocker, Collingwood versus North. How do I explain this? Collingwood, mate. How do you beat North by 1? But North Melbourne were leading by 54 points at the halftime break. I cannot believe it. North were leading by 54 points. They were leading by 54, which is absolutely crazy and bonkers when you think about it. 54 points. And they choke it by 1. Come on, I really wanted to see North win that game. I was watching the game. That is embarrassing. I don't know why Collingwood are cheering for that win. Absolutely getting pumped about it. You nearly lost to North Melbourne, mate. You nearly lost to them. It's not a fun thing to celebrate about, but they got the win after all, so a good tip. And then Giants versus Port at NG Stadium. Got this tip correct. Tipped the Giants against Power. Got that tip correct. Giants did well at Giants Stadium. Kelly Underwood was commentating that game. It was so annoying, but anyway, got 5 out of 6 this round. Yeah, pretty happy about it. And yeah, it was a good week of tipping. Still yet to get a perfect score this year. I think many people haven't got a perfect score. Let's check my tipping comp. Yeah, let's check my tipping comp. I think many people would have done well this week. Let's see. So we got Blues, Premiers on top first. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see who was on top for round 14. It was Pee-wee 1875, you getting a perfect score, as well as, wow, 10 people getting a perfect score, which is pretty impressive. Skipper got a perfect score, Mitch got a perfect score, Shannon got a perfect score, CJ got 5. It's pretty impressive for me. I was 32nd in that round, so I can't be talking. But congratulations to Blues Premiers for being on top of the leaderboard, and yeah. So now the Blue Baggers taking on the Geelong Cats. They've taken out the Thursday night games, which is pretty interesting. Now Friday night games only. Friday night game, 21st of June, 7:40 PM at the MCG. Both teams having a bye round this week, as I know of. Yeah, both of them have had about bye rounds. Both of them would have had a good rest, especially for the Geelong Cats. Bye round came at the right time. Only winning 1 out of their 5 games, which is pretty disappointing as your good quality side. And Carlton winning 3 out of their last 5 games, so Carlton have been doing decently. I think Geelong wouldn't have learned from their break, but yeah, I think Carlton are just too strong and will get the job done by 27. Now the great Saturday Arvo starts here, 22nd of June, 1:45 PM at the Adelaide Oval. Port Adelaide Power. Did they come up? No, they lost to GWS. Yeah, that's right, by 22 points. It was at NG Stadium, so you can't really blame much about that game. So really, that was alright. And then Brisbane Lions winning against Saints by 20 points. So this one's at the Adelaide Oval. I feel like Port Adelaide had the advantage, and I think they'll get the job done by 4 points in a thriller. So now the great game. I think probably game of the round, you would say. A bit of a Sydney Derby classic. Kelly Underwood will be commentating this game. I'm for sure about that one. But at NG Stadium, it should be a good game. NG Stadium, back-to-back games Giants have played in NG. Giants, they coming off a win against the Power by 22 points, which is pretty good. And then the Swannies coming off a good win against the good Adelaide Crows. Joel Amati was a real highlight. He kicked 9 goals, which was really incredible. So some big teams out there doing some great work. So I think the Giants will get the job done by 23. Oh my God, how much do we love our Kangaroos? After that game against the Collingwood Magpies, we love the Kangaroos. Up the Kangaroos, come on the Kangaroos, beat Melbourne Demons at the MCG, come on the Kangas. Yeah, they choked it, but they deserved the win. I'm not even lying, North deserved the win. They were absolutely leading by 54 points, but Melbourne, they can come to play in this game, but they've fallen off a bit. 11th on the ladder. But I think those teams are going to smash them by 56 points. Sorry, North fans. Now the Bombers versus the West Coast Eagles. This won't be a great game, to be honest. Bombers in great form at the moment, absolutely having a banger of a season. Unexpected the Bombers would have finished 3rd at the moment in the midpoint of the season. But do they have an easy fixture? I think so. I'm not really sure. They've had a pretty easy fixture so far this season. I think this might be the drop-off. But the Bombers, they've been really good. and I think the Bombers will get the job done against the West Coast Eagles by 34 points. Now the Dockers taking on the Gold Coast Suns on the Sunday, 23rd of June, 4 p.m. at Optus Stadium. Fremantle Dockers, they've got the home ground advantage coming into this game, but they are the favourites. But I've seen Freo look a bit sloppy, and I think Gold Coast midfield is just too strong. With Ben King in the forward line, it's just going to be too good, and I think the Suns will get the job done by a good 13 points in Ethakula. Like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this banger content from this channel, because it's really helping the channel on the road for 500 subscribers. And check out the video, my matchday vlog. It is a great video, I'll tell you that. And like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.